Hello from the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hello, everybody. Hi there. Great to see you all. Good morning, or however you say it. Hi. So I'm excited about this stream because I have felt just so inspired in the past 24 hours. Really, my hubby's out of town, so I've been able to just do whatever I want, right? So I've been eating whatever I want, or not eating, or just snacking, the dogs just and I can just stay up as late as we want, make tons of noise, which they do make tons of noise. And the best part about it was, and I do miss him. So he's coming home today, so I can't wait. But I was able to have the SPTV just blaring in the background, and I could skip around. Because usually, like, if I do that when he's home, he's like, "Wait, what are you watching now?" Like, it sounds very disjointed. And so I was able to do that. I was able to just kind of like stream hop and see what was going on. And I was so excited, just seeing everybody. And so I did a stream yesterday, and then I'm trying to remember how it went. So at one point, I was watching Windy City Thetan Watch, and he was, walking around the streets that I'm fairly familiar with. I've been there, and he was talking to, well, kind of calling to some of the body routers, and I love his style. I mean, everybody has their own style. I think that there's so many people that just make an impact in their own way. And I think that he has a lot of great things to say. Selfless Self is very, very eloquent. I'm probably more like Pearl Snappy, like, hey, hey, but I wish I could express myself in the way that some of them do. So I don't know, one of these days I'll get out there and we'll see what happens. But I just want to, before I share one of the clips, or several of the clips that I want to share with you all, and I will do some greetings as well. I wanted to just say I am so inspired by, a lot of them are way younger than me, these protesters, kids, and young men and women, and even older men and women, just people in the community that are going out there, putting themselves out there, sometimes getting arrested, getting getting their boobs unfortunately in the way, which I can relate to that totally. But one thing I wanted to point out, I just thought was absolutely amazing, was I was watching Windy City, and he was just about to be done with his stream, and he asked his mods to check and see who was live, and they did a raid. I knew I was gonna blank out. Kelly, you were watching it with me. Who did we raid? I forgot her name. She's in San Francisco. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Somebody knows. Anyway, she's amazing. I love her voice. Oh my god, she's got like an amazing radio voice. Somebody will tell me. Talking about poop tech. Brain fog. See, oh my god. Yeah, I had a brain fog, and I hope she doesn't have real brain fog like me. Room raid. Yes. Thanks, Kel. I'm telling you, it takes a village, guys. It takes a village. And I had a brain fart or brain fog. Yes. And fibromyalgia doesn't help with it. So yes, brain fog. Bring it on, guys. Bring on the brain. Let me know what time it is. I apologize to brain fog. But yeah, it's very appropriate for me. Oh my God, yes. Incarnasoul, reach with your energy beams and nip that like button. That was crazy. The stream that Natalie did with AA Ron yesterday. Oh my God, if you haven't seen it, you have to watch. I was dying the whole time. I was laughing. I'm thinking about some emojis for that one. Pretty good. How appropriate. Yes. Amy Lee. Oh, you got me. That's okay. Hey, I can take it. I can take it. I have been trolled pretty hard lately, and I didn't realize how strong. Well, I guess I should know a little bit just because not to give them any airtime at all, but I have been trolled by the troll of trolls and I survived. So, yeah, when you have your face put over in front of a house fire to be put on a coffee mug or a certain type of towel, I don't know. I don't think anything could phase me after that. So, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Keela McDonald. Yay. Thank you so much, honey. So appreciate that. 10 more cubs. Yes, yes, yes. And whoever gets those, receives those gifted memberships, please say thank you to our friend Keela. That's amazing. Yes, Keela, you are so awesome. Thank you so much for all your support. On and off stream. You're just so amazing and a good friend. Whether you gift memberships or not, I just love you. I just think you are a class act. I appreciate you so much, and I know all of us do. All of us do. So let's see. We had Mischief managed by her lonesome for a little while on her own. I ain't got nobody. I'm not sure what you were trying to sing, but yeah. And we got Kate, Brett, and Linus. We got Nancy Alley and backstage. Thank you so much, Nancy, for all you do. Really, really appreciate you. And I've got I made a new emoji this morning. We're gonna talk about Wise Beard Man, Mark Bunker, and we got a Wise Beard Man and a fist raise, of course, for Mark Bunker. He's amazing. And I was sad that he wasn't elected. It was very, very close race, but he wasn't elected to the city council. But now we get to see him even more because he's doing lives and he's sharing the footage that he took years ago. I'm going to play. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it because it's got over 1,000 views now. But he shared some footage that he was kind of cleaning up the audio and the color, I guess, from 2000. So my my middle child, Austin, was born in October of 2000. So I think, wow, that was a long time ago because he's almost 24. Yeah. He was born 9 months after Y2K. So, there were fireworks that night and it was okay, TMI, but he was born 9 months almost to the day after Y2K. Oh, I made a rhyme. All right. I'm going to start that one. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Yes. Forgot I had you there. Let's see. We got Mustier Waistcoat, the ever-loving Doctor Who. Mwah. Yes, we love Doctor Who Heather and all the amazing mods. We got Miss Sunrise Dawn. Thank you so much. Marilyn's so close to 6,000 subs and cubs. Well, 6,000 subs. Yeah, you're all my cubs. Let's help her get there. Like and subscribe, please. Yes, please. I've had people that have told me that been randomly unsubscribed by YouTube. I know a lot of the creators are having that issue. So please check and see if you're subscribed. That would be amazing. And I lowered the threshold for subscribers. I've been trying to just put subscribers only to comment because SPTV's had a little bit of a pesky troll problem infestation. So I think that kind of slows them down at least because then they have to wait at least a few minutes to comment their BS. So Yarn Prepper, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Right. Good to see everybody. Stay Spiria. Of course, Kelly Copter. Love this video Mark posted. Thanks for sharing it, Marilyn. Absolutely. I was just so excited. And he did do a reaction to that video last night. He was so cute, I have to say. He came on, and it is so hard to do the screen shares, and he was trying to look at his phone to see if it was popping up, and he played, like, I don't know, several minutes of a video thinking, because of course he could hear it and see it, so he thought everybody else could, and everybody's like, "Mark, no video, no video." So he handled it so well. He's so funny, and he's just such a good sport about it. So, and I think he posted it yesterday or this morning. I saw a post saying like, "Oh, just fast forward the first few minutes." But it is kind of cute watching him go like that, and it's silent. But yeah, he played that and he commented on it and did a reaction to his. Hey, oh, Scottish Scouser. I'm around your. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, okay. If you want to know what happened, why I didn't end up straightening it was usually if I blow dry it, it kind of goes straight anyways. But if I just let it just air dry, which this morning I let it air dry because I had so much going on, and then it just is this weird, like mousy, it's not smooth. So I said, well, if I curl the ends, nobody will notice that it looks like I put my finger in a light socket. So so yeah, that's my secret. Oh. That's right, Encarnasoul, Duncan's Way, Maryland will play. That's right. I did clean up and mop the floor and do some things though, and empty the dishwasher. Oh, yes, Wise Bear Man. I love it. Hi there, Karini, so good to see you. All right. We got Cooler by the Lake. Hi there. Greetings from North Carolina. So good to see you. So good to see all of you. Thank you for being here. Fuzzy Pink Handcuffs. Yes, you were a mod for Brain Fog. We loved having. I'm gonna be laughing about that all day. I forgot. Brain fog. Oh my god. We love having the room raiders. Yes, that was awesome. I love that. I love that you all support each other. It's just amazing. I was watching Mexican long hair. I'll look really quick and see if oh, do I have that? Yeah. Let me refresh this time, right? See if he's still on. He is. Um, why don't see if I can do this. Well, okay, I'll play. I already have something on deck, so I'm talking to myself. I already have Mark Bunker on deck, but if he's still alive when we're done with that, maybe we can kind of eavesdrop on because that's really fun. I love when Aaron does that. I think it's so cool. Be like, we're watching you live from our stream. But and then before remind me, mods or whoever, before I end, we'll see who's live and raid them. I love that. We got thank you, Miss Sunrise. Brain Fog, there's her channel. Mama Katoni. I love it. Or Mama Katoni. It's awesome. Fiona, what's going on with YouTube? Was in chat, then lost everything. Gonna get back on chat. Oh. Oh, sorry. Well, at least you're here now, right? That's so weird. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Yes, we got Wise Beard Man, Fist Raise. Awesome. I love it. Poor Mark. We're plastering his face all over our chat. I just thought it was too good. I have way too much fun with these emojis. Love you too. Love you too, Kayla. Thank you so much. Please stand by for a little sip of tea here. I got a cuppa today with my mama bear mug. All right. Atkins in Texas. Hello there. Hello. Is this New Hampshire, Carol? Are you in New Hampshire? Good morning. Good to see you. And we've got our friend Poet. Always good to see you, Poet. We got more fists than wise beard men. That's awesome. Yes. Stage of flown. Yeah. remember when the world didn't end in 2000? Yeah, Y2K was. I'll tell that story someday. But Duncan, he was prepared. He was prepared for the end of the world, and it didn't happen. And then we had Austin, so I was happy about that. Happy about that. Our attacks, the stupid horse. Hello there. Good to see you. Susan P. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up a little bit. Mary Reno, hi there. If I missed you, I'm so sorry, but everyone's welcome. Eaglewood says, I didn't dry my hair. I was just like the Lion King. Yeah, like flowing in the breeze. I love it. Love it. Um, hey there, Gretchen Only. Great to see you, friend. And we got Clearwater Chatto. Hello. Hey, Chatto. Saying hi to everybody. Always so friendly. We got some emojis, Theta Data, Coffee Pot, Zeno, all the, and the Tatas. I love it. Hey there, Adrian. I love watching Mark's old footage and the stories he's got. Absolutely. And for anyone who's watching on the replay, thanks for bearing with my greetings, but I love to greet as many people as possible. And so hello, anybody watching on the replay, and please hit like and subscribe and say hello in the chat and where you're from. I love to hear that. Hey, there's Cinderella. Cinderella, YouTube has had a glitch for a while at my house. Yeah. Amy M, YouTube blocks me from seeing users. Really? That is so weird. I don't get it. Ginger O Snap, Marilyn, you've mastered the emoji game. Thank you very much. It's so much fun. I have way too much fun with it. I've got some ideas of some crochet things I want to do too, which take a lot longer than the emojis, but I definitely want to work on that. Okay, I'm going to go through, let's see, the start real quick, and then I will show you what I was going to play, and then we'll do some more comments. I want to hear your reaction to it. From a poet, Sophia, life is funny that way. You really can't make up this crap. Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I can imagine. There's a lot of stuff that go on that truth is stranger than fiction, right? Yeah. From a poet, the live that Tori and Mark did together was fun. Yeah, they're both really fun. I love Tori. She's great. Amy Lee, SP. It's okay, Marilyn. The other day, I couldn't remember this chick's name for a few minutes. Her name was Amy. Yeah, I can't say I really have that problem because I don't really know any other Marilyns, but if I did, I would totally do that. Absolutely. And my kids' names, they said each one of their names are, I named them Hail Oscar because I would start with, if I was trying to talk to Carter, I'd be like, Hail Oscar. So it's Hail Oscar. Yep. Joe McCoy, for those of us with very little or no hair, blow dryer is a heat gun. Yikes. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, Duncan could relate to that, definitely. Poor Dunk. Stage of Polonaise, and through it all, nothing happened, and moving from the 1900s to 2000s couldn't have been easier. Right. Oh, and believe me, when you're in a religious cult in the turn of the century, holy crap, it was definitely the end times. And that was almost 24 years ago. Definitely the end times. Yep. The rapture was going to happen. People were talking about going to the top of Mount Greylock so Jesus could like catch them up. So they'd be a little closer when Jesus came in the clouds. But yeah, I think it was pretty cold that January. It was freezing. Kilo McDonald, Helicopter. I'm having withdrawals from ZDK. All right. Well, you heard it. You heard it, Kelly. Helicopter, Gretchen Only. I'm doing good. Thanks. Gearing up for some new live streams. Yay. Hope one of them is with me. Seal clap. Hoping to find a UK protest crew. I want to go to all 8 ideal orgs over there. Yes, fifth race. Yes. Chalk Tech. Yes. And that reminds me, somebody mentioned yesterday how, well, I mentioned that I sent Kelly back to the UK with a Rodney and a Raymond, and they didn't get confiscated, thank goodness, by the Port Authority. And someone said that there should be like it sounds like a little story, like little storybook. I mean, obviously not for children, but it would be funny, like that Rodney Raymond visit, the orgs, or Rodney Raymond visit several UK cities and towns and streets and places have very naughty names. And I will actually, I did it. So it was so funny that I actually put the link in the description of the video. And some of them I probably can't read on air, but you can at least see them and read them probably. So Catherine Miller, hi there. I lost my membership and trying to figure out how to get it back. I'm on a tablet. I think I need to get on my computer. Found the email, but it just looped me into Google. Yeah, if you're on like an iPad or an iPhone, I think you have to use Safari. I think the mods can probably help you with that. There's a link. If not, there is a link in the description of the video too. So you should be able to use that hopefully. But you do have to use a browser if you're on another device besides a PC, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So, oh, did you get it? Oh, you got a membership. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. From a poet says, comment, the one thing that I'm certain of in this life, no matter what we pesky humans do with ourselves, the earth will still be spinning on, indifferent to us. And then, yep, we won't even be a memory. Yeah, I hear ya. And there was one day that Kelly and I were going, I call it the back way to Bennington. And it's up a mountain and then down a mountain and through kind of like a little bit of a rock wall, like a mountain pass. And there were all these signs, to me, I don't even see them anymore because, I've been around here most of my life since I was 6 years old. I've been in this area, this whole Western Mass, Southern Vermont area. And there's all these signs like bear crossing, moose crossing, rocks falling, all this, like all these signs, like warning signs. And then there's runaway truck ramps and all that. And at one point I was like, I said to Kelly, I'm like, and she's like, oh, we're so tiny compared to all this. And I said, I know. I said, I don't think we're really meant to be here. It's just like we're driving through this mountain pass where there's all these like rock ledges and all kinds of mountains around us. We're in a hollow. We're in the holler, right? And I'm driving and I'm like seeing these signs and I'm like, this is like very not for us to be here, but here we are. Here we are. There's a little road going to Bennington there. So, oh, your computer. Okay, good. Hey there, friend. Thank you so much. Sorry, I always still clap when I get a new cup. Thank you so much for joining Windy City Dayton Watch. Great stream yesterday. I was just talking about you if you missed that. And yes, thank you for being so generous with your time and also with your stream. You sent everybody over to Brain Fog, which I had Brain Fog, so I forgot her name, but yes, Brain Fog. We got some seal claps. Yes, we got a new cup. All right, I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm already 20 minutes in. I would just want to share some of this with you. I'm going to play some clips, some timestamps, and stop and kind of just bear with me. And I just want to say that this is history. I think it's amazing what Mark, the archives that he's bringing out. He's such a good filmographer, whatever, documentarian. He's got that radio voice, and so does Bob Minton. Rest his soul, rest in peace. And there's Jesse Prince and Stacy. I forgot her last name. Was she Stacy Minton? I think she had another last name. I'm not sure who the other gentleman is. I was trying to find his name, but I'm going to play that. And about halfway through, I was debating whether to play some of this, but I will play it. Just a few clips of The second half is there's Mike Rinder in there. Listen, I'm not here to censor anyone, but just be respectful. Don't be hateful. But if you have a criticism, I don't censor anybody. So I just wanted to say that. So keep it calm. But if you do have something to say, I'm not going to censor you as long as you're respectful. So with that said, let me play some of this. And let me know if you can hear it.
It's 6 p.m. on Sunday night, and Bob Minton is leading the charge for the first official picket from the headquarters of the Lisa McPherson Trust.
It's safe to talk. It's safe to look.
Every night, busloads of Sea Org members are dropped off here for dinner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are part of the Lisa McPherson Trust, who is established here in Clearwater at 33 North Fort Harrison Avenue. When you have problems with Scientology, call us at 467-9335. Remember that number. It could save your life. 467-9335. Have a great dinner tonight. Remember, it's safe to talk. It's safe to look.
When we first arrived, there were plenty of buses, but that soon slowed to a trickle, giving us a chance to catch up with our old friend Croc, who we now know as Mr. Diller.
Mr. Diller, I hope one day we can be friends with each other. Believe me, I know that we both have a lot we could learn from each other. Why have they made you go into a security uniform? It's safe to look. It's safe to talk. No, there is no reason for Scientologists to be frightened of the Lisa McPherson Trust. The Lisa McPherson Trust is here to be friends. It's safe to look and it's safe to talk. Communication, that's what it's all about. We're your friends. It's safe to look and it's safe to talk.
Anytime you need safety.
I think they're waiting for dark so nobody can see the signs.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez.
They have people just packed in there now. They can't get out, and they're just standing there afraid because a person is standing outside saying.
So that's Jesse Prince. He was pretty high up in Scientology and Gold Base, and he left, and he was part of the Lisa McPherson Trust in Clearwater. And I believe it was in operation for a little less than 2 years, like maybe a year and a half, in 2000 and 2001.
It's safe to talk. They've been told not to talk to us. We are bad people. They tried to tell that to Judge Moody, that we were the most despicable people on the earth, and he didn't buy it. Maybe someone over here won't buy it either.
Mr. Diller, on Christmas Eve, I posted a message onto the internet. It told the story of the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. If you remember back to those happier times in your childhood, can you remember back to those happy days? You can have those happy days again. And that's the message of hope that the Lisa McPherson Trust is bringing to Clearwater. That times can be happy for you.
So I left that part in because I liked how he was trying to appeal to some, memories or feelings of family and another life, Yeah, I liked that a lot. And here comes the bus, people unloading people to go have a meal.
It's safe to look. It's safe to look. It's safe to talk. Thank you very much.
It's safe to look. It's safe to talk. And I wonder where some of these people are now, or all of these people. I wonder if they're still in Scientology or what, but they wouldn't even look at them.
Have a great dinner, everybody. It's safe to look. It's safe to talk. Have a great dinner. It's safe to look. It's safe to talk. It's safe to look. These are happy times in Clearwater.
I don't know if you saw that. He's like a little boy. Yep.
These are happy times in Clearwater. Good evening.
He looked about maybe 12 or 13, you think? The little boy?
It's safe to look. It's safe to talk. Reform Scientology now. Say goodbye to David Miscavige. His days are numbered.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it there and check on the chat. Everybody all good? Okay. As I can't see the chat when I'm playing this. I'm going to skip to 5 minutes, just play a few seconds of that. And please go back. I did put the link in the description. And if you haven't seen it, definitely, I think it's a must see, definitely. So, all right, go to
For years.
Jesse
And now
again.
I'm seeing these people walking in and out of this door, and it almost gives me a heart attack. It's like making contact again. It's
safe to look. It's
recontact.
safe to talk. The Lisa McPherson
I'm
Trust.
feeling a myriad of emotions right now.
You owe it to yourself to make Scientology an organization to be proud of. Dump David Miscavige. He is destroying Scientology.
Safe to look at us. It's safe to look. ARC. Have a good evening. It's okay. Nothing's going to happen to you. It's safe to look at us.
So it's safe to look at us. Nothing is going to happen to you. And that's one thing that cults do. They instill fear in you that you're going to get pneumonia, you're going to go to hell, whatever is going to jump on you. Or in my case, it was like demons, So yeah, you were just like, oh, those people, they're evil. I can't look at them. I know that feeling. And I'm glad they were like, it's safe. Nothing's going to happen to you.
We don't fight.
We don't bite. Okay. The next one I wanted to show you was 6 minutes. Okay. So when they're back inside the office building, the Lisa McPherson Trust. Okay. I just want to play a few seconds of this one.
Demand reforms now.
Miscavige is making it all fall. Scientology has contracted so severely over the last few years that even a person that's been locked in a room in the dark knows about it.
The Lisa McPherson Trust is in town. We've done our first meeting. Yay!
It appears as if they called the clear.
Okay. I'm just going to stop it here. So this is when they're back outside. Scientology called the police. Scientology / Mike Rinder, I believe. And so I'm going to play a little bit of this. And yeah, we can talk about it because I'm curious especially for the protesters that are watching right now, what similarities and what differences you see in this video. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So this is the part where they're reported. And actually, if you watch Mark Bunker's stream from last night, he explained a lot more of what was going on in the background.
Police to complain of the prior peaceful picketing activity. They are claiming, according to Mike Rinder, that I am violating the restraining order against Bob Benton because Mike Rinder is alleging that I'm working in concert participation with Bob Benton. I'm concerned that Mike Rinder wants to stop peaceful picketing under the guise of legal process.
Mike Rinder is the chief of their dirty tricks department, and there is nothing he wouldn't do or say to try to keep this criminal at the helm of Scientology, David Miscavige, in power, because Mike Rinder's power comes from David Miscavige. Rinder is protecting the evil in Scientology right at the top.
Okay. So yeah, there that is. And a couple more things I just wanted to show you. So there was, the police came and they had been served with is an injunction? Correct me if I'm wrong, but they were trying to make sense of it. There was a copy of it. Okay, I'll just play it and then we can talk about that part. So 9:28, because I forgot what. Okay. So we got Mike Rinder on the phone. And let's play this part.
Bang your knives and forks on the table and demand reforms now. Mr. Diller, you and your friend one day will thank me for being out here doing this. Even Paul Kellerhalls might thank me one day. Even Mike Rinder.
Doesn't have any ties with
Even Mike Rinder might thank me one day. And you notice that he listed the other two. I don't know where they are now, but then he was like, and even Mike Rinder, as if like he was at the top. He was the top dog. Just saying.
Mr. Robert Minton.
I have helped them out on occasion.
And who is the person that you're working for?
Stacey Brooks.
You're educating Scientologists.
That's correct. Those alternatives to being abused and harassed.
Alternatives to being abused and harassed, right? Okay. And then I just had one more clip I wanted to play at around 10. And this is with Stacy. And this is really sad, actually, guys. This really got me, this part of it.
Have you been served with one of these injunctions as an agent of his? Since you haven't been served, I'm not going to arrest you, but
You were in court, Stacey, when that was issued. You were testing. You were sitting right there. Because you're saying that you're not on notice. So you're trying to say you're not on notice.
no, but okay, what I'm asking you is, were you ever served with an injunction? I'll check with my legal advisor. I would think that they would probably have to serve you also. I might be wrong on one of it, but I'm telling you right now, you have to leave the area. Okay, thank you. Okay.
And why don't you, if that's the case, why don't you let me just handle this copy?
I don't know that. I don't know the legal service.
Why?
I don't know. You know what?
Mike wasn't at all happy that we weren't being arrested, and he couldn't understand why he couldn't serve us his photocopy of the injunction.
This is a photocopy of the true copy. You need another true copy.
I understand.
Okay, so
Although
if you
these guys are
had
all-
another true copy, then you serve
Good for her.
If you have a true copy, then you need to get true copies, not photocopies of true copies.
I understand. There's also we're present in court, so they actually have.
We don't take any facsimiles. Okay, we want a real copy. Just saying. Just saying. No facsimiles. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was very powerful. I thought that it was a great piece of history to revisit, and I'm here for it. I want to see all the things that Mark Bunker / Wise Beard Man has to show us. So yeah. Let me stop the screen on that one and go through your comments. Okay. Musty Awake Rathman's on fire lately? Oh, is he around? I haven't. Are we talking about Marty Rathman? Yikes. See, Keela McDonald comment. I'm tired of living through historical events since 2017. I would rather have a boring life than all of these events. Here you Julie Markham, hey there. Question: does Atlanta have an org? It's good that Scientology doesn't have a foothold where I live, but I would like to join a protest too. I'm not sure. Does anybody know if Atlanta has an org? Here in New England, the closest to me is New Haven, which is not really that super active. They just lost their tax exempt status on their big building that they bought 20 years ago, and I think it was an old Masonic temple, and it's empty. So that's good news that they lost that. But they do have a small. It looks like an old house, but they do have a small presence there, and that's about what 2 hours and maybe a little bit short of 2.5 hours. And then Boston's 3 hours, and there's not a lot going on there. So I'm happy about that. But I would like to join a protest at some point too. So Pamela SP Butterfly comment. I grew up in a group that is very focused on end times. So many predictions and indicators of the end. Yeah. I hear you. That was my experience too. And it still kind of goes through my head, and I have to be like, no, that's not happening. And yeah, the eclipse a couple weeks ago, that kind of messed with my head a little bit. It really did. Stasia Flone's prophecy is the devil's work. I don't understand how anyone can still listen to the claptrap after multiple decades of wrong predictions. Yeah. And just like with Scientology, they have a way to just explain it away. It's cognitive dissonance, right? It's like, well, in this case, with all the rapture didn't come, it's like, well, we weren't ready yet, or God's having mercy on us, or no one knows the day or the hour that the Son of Man will return. So yeah, it's just, yeah, mind fuck, totally. So, see, Spirit, Bob sounds so much like Dan Aykroyd to me. He does. Yeah, I think you're right. I heard that Miss Sunrise Dawn, Natalie said Jesse was instrumental in helping her sister escape. And I remember she said this morning that she is going to reach out to him. Hopefully, he'll talk to her. If not, everyone totally understands. Yeah. From a poet, Brian Lucas, why do I feel pity for these poor deluded people? Yeah. I mean, I've been there. Not that it's any excuse, but I do remember seeing people on the outside. Of course, we were so small, we didn't have picketers or anything, but I remember just seeing people or even hearing people say, "Oh, dark hole, that's that weird cult thing," and I was like, "Oh, my pearls, oh my chains, my Mr. T chains." I call this my Mr. T necklace. Yeah, I was like, "Wow, at least they're free to say what they think." That was pretty appealing to me. Yeah. Dr. Heather, you can check sptv.space to see if there are any protesters in your area. That's right. Thank you for that. Joe McCoy comment, watching the older videos, you can see how many more members there were. Yeah. And they not only were there more members, but also they were more like out there, like doing the buses and everything. Now everything's pretty insular and they don't leave the building much, I guess. So you don't have as much of an opportunity. I think they still do. Oh, they know they still have vans and stuff, but it's not like that where there's like tons of people coming in and out. Must you always go, look how fast they all walk. I might have had it on 1.25 speed, but they do it. They are like kind of, hustling it, right? Fast they all walk, you would think they sped up, but no, haven't. And, to be fair, I will check that, see if I have it sped up. I do. I have it on 1.25. Just wanted to state the record on that. Yeah, Dr. Who Other. It's amazing how many more members are outside compared to now. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Dr. Who Heather. Guys, let's focus on what Marilyn. Yes. I think every creator deserves their privacy. And she did she did say something that she was gonna take a break or whatever. It's, she's okay. And yeah, I appreciate that because we all have important things to say and when sometimes we need breaks, but I think that, yeah, bringing a lot of chatter about another creator in someone else's chat while they're trying to, present something, it's not, it's not the best thing to do. But I appreciate, I appreciate the love and concern for Liz. We love her so much. We wish her the best when she's taking her little break. Everybody needs breaks. So yeah. Thank you for that, for understanding, everybody. Duchess Diana, question, Marilyn, do you know anything about the Boston org? I have been in contact on and off with someone who lives in that area that has checked it out. I can, yeah, take me a day or so, but I can get something together to show you what's going on. It's really strange because, again, they have this big, beautiful building that they bought and it's sitting there empty. Not sure how many years it's been empty or how many months, but I think it's years. And they're not doing anything with it. They also have like a second floor rented office space near a college. And like, it looks like I guess what we would call a little bit of like a strip mall, but really tiny. And someone did go up there and I will try to find that clip. Not today, but next time. And they asked because it was empty or nobody was answering the door. So they asked the tenant next door and they're like, I don't know what's going on with them. So it's not a big presence, which I'm really happy about. If they start stirring a little bit, I might drive my butt out there and maybe even talk to some college kids. Because I did see, the only thing I saw for activity on the street were college kids walking by. So I will look into that more. And I did notice on SPTV .space, there were 2 listed for Boston, but one of them seems to be centered more in DC, and the other one, I believe that is the one that emailed me. So I will follow up on that. What else we got? Nico Squirrel Taryn, Mike Render's daughter, has an interesting video about Steffi, his biggest fan. Interesting. Is it new? Like, is it recent? I'm just wondering. Airdrie, the wild look in Mike Render's eyes, different / not different. Thoughts? I mean, I could see, I guess, what Pearl Snappy would call Xenu eyes. He did look hell bent on, quote, doing his job. I will say this. I don't think you get to that level without having some ambition and some drive to be there. And whether, I'm not the thought police. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know people's motives. I can tell you, and, I'm not going to rehash anything, but if you go back and look at the stream that I did, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, describing some of the emails that I got from Mike Render, I don't think that I think it's different now for him. I think he's done some really good things, but there's some issues. And even he said that he, has a weakness of not treating people very nice. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have a huge target on my back in the moment. Got lots of eyes on me and ears on me. And I'm not going to let that stop me from telling the truth. But at the same time, I'm tired. I'm tired, like I just need a break from it. If I have to Mama Bear, be Mama Bear AF again, I will. But I'm fucking tired. No, they could just do whatever the hell they want. Just I don't know. I don't know. Thanks, Serenity. I have yours and I have everybody's, but I'm just tired. All right. Anyways, just 1 second. Just gotta get some water. Let's do a Xenu Marlene. How's that? Damn, I wish Doug was here. Xenu Marlene, everybody. Everybody partake. I think I erased it. Stay spirit. I think I replaced the Marlene one for now, but I'll bring her back. Did you know how I like to say Marlene Sweeney? Any chance I get, she earned it with Dave Miscavige. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yep. I'll let someone else take up the cause. There's been some people saying it with art and humor and everything else. So, check out Feral Cheryl from last night with the little puppet saying, "You're doing it wrong." I think that's hilarious. Sarasota Jerry has a new video out. You might want to check that. And I heard there might be a diss track coming out sometime. So, yeah, I'm going to pass the torch for a while. And I want to support the survivors, second, third gens, first, second, third, fourth, whatever gens, and the protesters. So, yeah, that's my focus. And I'll just be wherever I'm needed. And if I need to roar and bring my claws out, I will. Thank you, Keela. Appreciate that. Yeah. One thing I can promise you is I don't really have a poker face. If you haven't noticed, I've always got my Kleenex next to me, and I think I need one now. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest and real with you guys. If nothing else, and if that gets me canceled, well. But I appreciate this community. Yeah. Dr. Who Heather, Mike looks so malnourished. It makes me sad. Yeah. Yeah. And to be fair, I think that the message that they were calling out at that point, they were still, I think Jesse and Stacy, I think I'm not sure at that point if they were still kind of Scientologists at heart in their head. I think they were. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I was wondering, when they were saying about David Miscavige, that he's ruining the organization. I'm wondering if that did kind of ring true even back then. This was when they were in the thick of the whole Lisa McPherson trial and the trust and the protests and everything, because I think that yeah, David Miscavige, I think the people at the top knew what he was about, and maybe that contributed to him leaving. So right. Rodo, this totally explains what the second gens have said about those trying to get out will not trust Rinder. And yeah, I hear you. And I agree. I agree with that. Yep. Jersey Jan 527 question, is the cult you came from out of business or still going strong? It's not out of business, but it's not going strong. Actually, Kelly and I last Sunday on Sunday morning, we went up to, I live I think 3.5 miles from the building that they're in now, and they were having church. There were only 5 or 6 cars there, Kelly, and I have not been that close to that building in 17 years. And she walked with me, and she was filming, and we weren't really loud, we weren't screaming, yeah, it's a cult, but we were, I think I got a little loud, and we stood in front of that building. I think I was 10 or 15 feet from that building. And we turned around, did like a selfie on camera, and we were announcing that we were Jezebels. And it just felt so good. It was good. It's scary. It was all the things, but I did it. And I'm keeping an eye on it, because Marlene Sweeney, my ex-cult leader, I guess she's very sick. She's 85, and I heard she has, we won't let you get canceled. Thank you. Mustier waistcoat. Thank you so much. That she's very sick. She has cancer. It sounds like it's terminal, and I'm just keeping an eye out, because if and when she passes, if it folds up, great. If it starts to grow, I may have something to say about it. And if they continue to get tax-free status and they're not following the rules, I'll have something to say about that as well. So that's my that's my kind of dig in. Like, I'm just, because she burns my biscuits, guys. She burns my biscuits. I'll just say it. Just thinking about her, and I don't wish cancer on anyone. I don't wish suffering on anyone. But at the same time, I don't have a lot of compassion, because there's been no recognition of the families have been torn apart. Not nearly as many as Scientology. It's just a really small cult, but it also reminds me that there are thousands of Door of Hope like cults out there that we don't even know about. So that's why I'm here talking about it. And I heard Natalie say even today, is like, after Scientology, we'll go after the other cults. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And I am going to, someone asked yesterday if I could do another review of this book, and I am working on it. I was thumbing through it this morning, and I think it's important to just spread the word and keep in mind that there are many cults out there. But right now, we are mostly focused on Scientology. So. Nico Squirrel, I was watching some of his daughter's videos last night. Honestly, as a domestic violence survivor myself, ring true, even if it's being used as a tool against my grinder. I hear you. One sec, guys. Thank you, Diana. Yes. I think I am going to take tomorrow off, guys. Duncan will be home tonight, and I've got some things to do. And this is my 5th day in a row. So I am not strong like a lot of the Scientologists ex-Scientologists that I know that were Sea Org. Man, they are punctual. They are on time. They're strong. They're just and I'm just kind of like, oh, I have a hard time keeping up. I really do. So I think I need some. Hi, sweetie. Love you. Oh, okay. And so I answered that question about the cults. Oh, I wanted to comment on this as well. So I don't endorse the hate videos, of course. I mean, that's disgusting. What Scientology does, they dress up, people, give them makeup and stuff, put them in front of a camera, and it looks like a hostage video. Um, that's horrible. It's horrible what they do, and a lot of times they lie, right? Um, in this case, yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Honey. You want to just start? I'll get to that. In this case, I think that the black and white thinking can cloud some of the truth and the facts. And I don't think that Mike Renderer is a wife beater. I don't think he's violent. I really don't. I think that those are lies. But that little girl was abandoned into the Sea Org, and she's been brainwashed. And that's Mike Render's and Kathy's doing. So maybe she's angry. Maybe she's angry. Maybe she isn't lying 100%. And I don't believe in just writing off somebody completely, She's a woman now, but when you hear all the stories of the Jenna Miscaviges and Liz Ferris's and Liz Gales and all that, she is one of them, but she's still in, I haven't seen the video that she's done. I don't think I haven't watched any of Taryn's videos at all. I read, and again, I have another stream about it. I did read some of the blog posts that Stephanie wrote about Taryn, and she was like taunting her and like making fun of her for her job and picking on her pictures. And like, she's just a nasty, nasty person, and she should know better. She shouldn't be on the board of public charity, but I don't care. Whatever. Yeah. So I said that. So I said it. Let's move on. Because my biscuits will be burning. But anyways, Taryn, person too. She's a person too. So let's see. We got Adrian Rodo. I love all the support. Everyone is giving for everyone involved. Absolutely. Absolutely. George Massey, I might have something coming up for Philly area in a month or so. All right, George. Awesome. Keep us posted on that. I'm sure there's people in Philly that would join you. I'm a poet. Her name's Marlene Sweeney. Your name is that's right. Don't you forget it. Thank you, poet. Thank you. Gretchen, only on a completely unrelated note, one of my glimmers is seeing all the yarn behind you. Thank you. Yeah, we were talking about a few weeks ago about, we talk about our triggers, right? Knowing your triggers and taking care of yourself. And I read something about knowing your glimmers, and the glimmers are the opposite of triggers, right? So glimmers are just things that kind of give you a boost, right? Like yarn. That's one of my glimmers too. And puppies. And yeah, a lot of things. Oh, that's great. Constance June comment, Tori earlier in the month said that Jesse told her he would come to LA sometime. Yay! That would be amazing to see him. Wow. See him out there protesting with the Squirrel Squad? That would be amazing. Oh my God. Yeah. Joel McQueen, as always, has been good being here with you all. May your journey through life be filled with joy, wonder, kindness, joy, and love. Looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And I just want to show you, or remind me to check out who's live, or you can check out who's live, but just give me about 5 more minutes. I want to show you something funny, because I like to end with something, cute or funny or something. So let me show you what I got. So someone mentioned yesterday that it would be really funny to look up some of these silly towns in the UK, because Rodney and Raymond are now in the UK. So okay, you can email me. Oh yeah, whoever, Carol, New Hampshire Carol, you can email me, and I'll give you I have an alternate address, but I don't post it out there yet, but I will. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, let me get this up. All right, one sec. I just want to set this up here. Let me just make sure I'm talking to myself. All right. I'll get it one of these days. Okay, here we are. Share. Okay, so we got Rodney and Raymond visit the UK. And somebody was joking about this could be like a book. Well, of course, not a children's book, but people were throwing out these names of like Rodney and Raymond visit. And I want to put that up too. It's really funny. So there's an article that State Spiria, one of the mods, sent me yesterday. And I did put the link in the description because it was just too funny. So I will try to read some of these, but they're very naughty. So I don't know how many I can read, but I'll just put them up on the screen. I think that's okay to do. All right. And these are actual places in the UK, which I was shocked, but not too shocked, I guess, but they are hilarious. So I'll just read a little bit of this. All right. The UK's 77 rudest place names mapped. The UK is full of rude place names, and the whole place is pure filth. You can take a trip from Crapstone to Wet Wing to Great Snoring. All right, and this is blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then it actually gives you a list. So let's travel the world. And they talk about having pins of these places. That would be really funny to get some like naughty pins. You can pin them to Rodney and Raymond, and you never know. Maybe Kelly and her friend will be taking them out on the town. Maybe doing some chalk tech with them. Who knows? But we got just a few examples. Let's see. We got wide open, white rashes, COXHOE, knob N, CUMWINTON. Oh my God, you guys. Is this real? Clip through. Can you read it? Can you see these guys? Oh my God. What? Oh my God, I'm turning red, I think. Oh, maybe it's a hot flash. Can you read those, guys? All right. Well, anyways, it's in the description. You can look it up. So, you never know. Rodney and Raymond visit Lickfold or Sandy Balls, New Forest. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that sounds painful. Sandy Balls. Yeah. I said that way too many times, but anyways, so that happened. All right, everybody. It's been so much fun hanging out with you. And oh, yes, I saw that one too. Shitterton. Yes. What? Is that real? I didn't see that one. One is like more naughty than the next. Oh, geez. We got all the Rodneys and the Raymonds. Yes. I love it. Oh, my goodness. No, I haven't, but now I have. Yes, now I have. Oh. Cox. What is wrong with these? Your chat isn't working. Well, I don't know what is going on with YouTube today. So Nancy likes it. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right. Okay, yes. Room raid. All right. Where are we gonna raid, guys? Where are we raiding? Who's on? See. Who are we raiding the room? Okay. So let's look. See who is on. I gotta just oh wow, there's a bunch of them. Okay. What do you think? How about Cubs champion says Boston, but I think he might be in DC. But why don't we do his? And I will see if I can get the link. Okay. Yeah, DC org. Okay, let's copy this. And I will put it in the, sorry, this is my first time, guys. Okay, so pasted it. And here you go. There it is. And I will see you over there. And yay, this is really fun. I want to do this all the time, do these little room raids. Okay, I will see you guys over there. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.